what's going on, guys? And today I'll be showing you a trap, which is a really good trap that comes from the move d4 from white, and we do not respond with d5 actually. We actually respond with f6. Here we are controlling the center, so that's why we just develop a knight to f6. Over here, some people say that they see that their opponent made a mistake, but they don't know how to counter it or how to defeat it. Like, for example, some people just see this knight over here and see that it's not attacking their pawn, and they just play something like d2. So over here, this is the Budapest trap, which is in the Budapest gambit, which is when you sacrifice your e5 pawn uh, and you develop your knights for a win or a easy advantage. So we sacrifice this e5 pawn, which white is gonna take, because after he takes, he'll be up in material as well as he'll be attacking a knight over here. Here we'll just play knight to g4. Here we are attacking this pawn as well as setting up for the trap. And some people think that if a bishop or a knight or any other piece comes to some g4, b4, they just have to play either h3 or a3. So this is where the trap comes in. We just move e3. Here, some people think that it's just you just capture with your pawn and you win. Actually, it's not the case, because if the opponent captures your knight with the pawn, we can just bring our queen over here to h4. After this, it's basically a mate, because the only move white can do is move g3, and after we capture g3, it's a checkmate and white cannot do anything about it. So let's go back to this position right here. Sometimes white doesn't fall for it because he might know the position and he might know the gambit and the trap, so he might not fall for it and might not move h3. He might just play a developing move, something like knight to f3, which we are going over over here. So after knight to f3, we just attack this pawn, because we are already attacking this pawn, and we can bring a knight to c6 and keep attacking this pawn. So we do that, and here white can move c4, knight to c4, and he's protecting it. After this, we can play bishop to c5. Over here, as you all know, that it's crucial because the bishop is eyeing down the f2 square as well as the knight, and that's a crucial square where white needs protection the most and where it's the best to attack, and for black it's obviously the f7. So we are moving our bishop over here to c5 to capture this pawn and gain an advantage by not letting the black's king castle. So we move that, but obviously the opponent can always move e3 and defend this f2 square, because now the bishop is no longer eyeing down this f2 square, as the e3 pawn is coming in the way. So but after this, we can just play something like queen to e7. Now the white will have to give up his pawn, because we just have too many attackers on his pawn. As you can see, we have 3 attackers. So there are basically too many attackers, and white cannot do anything against black here, and he will have to let black capture this pawn over here. And if he brings his queen in early, we all know that if he brings his queen in early, we can always keep attacking the queen, and we'll keep developing while he'll have to keep moving his queen, and it will be an easy win for black. So that's gonna be the Budapest trap. If you like this video and want to see more traps like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.